There we go. That was good. Welcome back to Ben's Outdoor Boys. Hey, you guys, one of our subscribers recommended us to do a wheelie competition between these 6 bikes. And I was like, that is an awesome idea. So this video is for you. Thank you for the suggestion. We have the PW50, we have the TTR 110, the YZ65, the RTR by Electrico Company. We have the YZ85 small wheels, or just normal, whatever they call that. It's not the large wheels, which we've done a video on that. And if you're gonna get a YZ85, I definitely get the LW, the large wheels. It felt just like my 125, even lighter. I really like that bike. And then you come to my YZ125. We have blue markers up there, which we'll show you here in a second. And we're going to see how long we can ride each one of these bikes out with a wheelie. All right, here we go, you guys. All right, guys, as we were starting to shoot this video, Wyatt's been on the other side of the house and he picked us a whole bunch of blackberries, thimbleberries, raspberries, and he has them on his little Hyper Go-Go. I mean, even though this is a small little bike, I mean, every little bike, anything with wheels, you guys, is fun in my book, right?
Right.
Thanks, Wyatt. Yeah, baby, yeah. All right, back to the video. Okay. Mom doesn't want any of the berries because we're all sick. We got sick. Mom's the only one that's healthy.
Trying to stay healthy.
All right, so we're gonna start off, you guys, on the PW50. And this is a great entry-level dirt bike. It's very mild in power. I've already had issues with the carburetor on that thing. And I took the whole carburetor apart, blew it out, and this big chunk of crap came out. Bike runs great again. So go ahead, Michael, fire it up. See, these things are super cold-blooded. They have a retarded start switch, so that way you can't just see how it's going. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So we're just kind of warming this bike up, and then Michael's gonna go ahead and give it a shot. All right, we can see here, you guys, we got our markers, and we're gonna have the bike start off right there. Here comes Michael on the PW50. Wow, not bad. So they are wheelable. All right, Michael's gonna show you how well balanced the PW is. No hands. Great balanced little bike, you guys. The RTRs, they're not as good as the Japanese bikes, not yet. You can't do that on those. All right, one more time, Michael. One more wheelie time.
Okay.
All right, here he comes, PW in it. All right. I think his other wheelie was better. All right, Michael's on the TTR 110. He's gonna have to pop it between gears. So the 4-stroke's a little bit harder. There it's a little better. So you guys see Michael, no hands. See, the Japanese bikes, you guys, are just better balanced. So I like that about the Japanese bikes. All right, so he's gonna try it again. He's gonna be in second gear. He's gonna kind of watch his foot. He's gonna go down a gear. There's a better one. Maybe he's tripped out about that, the starting line. Seems like he has to get the motor wound up before it actually pulls a good wheelie. There we go. That was good. All right, so there is the TTR 110, you guys. We'll go over all the bikes and Michael will say which one's best for wheeling. All right, let's get the RTR. All right, Michael's on the RTR. What's nice about this bike, you guys, you don't even have to warm them up. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you wheelies that I can do on the RTR, which is not very impressive, 2 thumbs down, but I'll kind of show you what I can do. Michael went to warm up his 65, and now he's just sitting up at the track, so I'll have to go back and get him and tell him, come back down. I mean, out of all the bikes here, you guys, Michael prefers the YZ65. I would say his next best bike that he likes is the RTR because there's no fuel. You just get on it and ride it. And his is broke down right now. We had someone break the back shock and kind of messed it up, crashed on it. So we're just riding mine. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I can do. But remember, it's not very impressive. And Michael's still up there hitting the track. He just did another lap. All right. These RTRs, you guys, the power comes on at the very beginning, right? So here's the power. It's different on a dirt bike because with a gas motor, you can either shift gears or just keep going. And this bike, the power just comes on and it kind of like falls off for an electric bike. So here I come around. So you want to start off small. You see how the power, once I roll off and come back on, it doesn't just snap like a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke. So here we go. Oh. I'm definitely not very good at this. Now Michael is. Now remember how I was telling you how Michael has great balance? Now watch this. See, I'm scared to take my hands off the handlebars on the RTR because it's not as balanced as the gas Japanese. All right, that's all I got for the RTR. Not very impressive. I'm gonna go get Michael and show you on the 65. All right, there's Michael, and he'll show us what he could do on the YZ65. Good wheelies. Hey guys, I just thought of something. I'm mic'd here, so I'm going to pull my mic off so you can hear the bikes. Guys, I got on the YZ85. We'll see how that does. Here comes Michael coming down.
Good one.
All right, so you can see I can ride a wheelie, okay, on a YZ85. the small wheels, it's just like the RTR. I feel like I'm gonna fall left or right. And when you see when I get on a 125, or let me back up. When I got on the YZ85 LW, I felt like I was literally riding the 125. And I think it's because of the big wheels. And then it's just like, oh man, it's just like no problem. The smaller wheels, I feel like I'm just gonna fall left and right. It could be my belly, you know, falls left or right. I'm not sure. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna try to come up past the shed and stand. I actually feel more comfortable riding a wheelie standing. Do you? Or are you like sitting?
I like sitting on this.
Yeah, so there you go. All right. And then I'll switch to the one. You want to try riding this?
Oh wait, standing? I guess I'll try it. I thought you meant like standing on the seat, sort of.
No, do you want to try riding this?
No.
There you have it.
All right.
You didn't get that one on video?
All right, well, that's the conclusion of the 85. Fun little bike. If you're 5 foot or a little bit bigger, I'm winded because I'm fat, out of shape. Boobs, not pecs. What was I gonna say? Oh, get the LW. You'll see the difference. The LW, I swear, rides just like my 125. All right, here we go. All right, I'm in first here. We'll be in second here. Dang, I'm getting better. All right, this could be third. All right, I'm gonna do three one more time.
I don't.
All right, I'm gonna do. So even though I don't fit on this bike very good, the comfortability is a 10. Like out of, for me personally, the 125, I really like a 250F. I should have kept that bike to do a comparison, but this is much more comfortable for me. And now I'll do a wheelie way back here and I'll just ride it all the way through the top of the field. And I'll probably start off in third, probably go fourth to fifth on the wheelie through the transmission.
See the one I almost flipped right
I
there?
saw it. I saw it.
That's the only one I was like disappointed that we didn't get on video.
It wasn't on video?
No.
All right, here we go. slowing down with my back brake. I'm gonna turn it because I'm short and lean over. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that wheelie competition between all of our bikes. Michael, how'd you feel?
I felt good. The 65 won for all my bikes.
Look at the camera.
The 65 won with all the bikes I won. Went.
What about the RTR?
Not even close. Not even close.
Which bike do you prefer out of all the bikes here?
My 65 probably.
65 hands down?
Yeah.
Look at Mom when you talk.
Yeah.
What is your second favorite bike?
Probably my TTR 110 maybe.
Third?
RTR.
How close is the 110 versus the RTR?
Half. Like a half of a one.
So 0.5 difference.
Yeah.
All right, so he likes the 65, 110, and the RTR. And I like the 125 the best. If I hadn't bought this, I actually would have been really happy with the YZ85 LW, large wheel. Feels just like this. So go out there, you guys, get a bike, ride, wheelie anything. Anything's fun. Even the little Oryx Earth that had a little lawnmower thing. We had the gnarly bros up here. I can't believe them. They're young and they were like, meh, across the field, weren't they?
Yeah, dragging the feet.
Dragging their feet, and the gnarly bro sent it off a motocross track jump up there and was like, it was pretty crazy. So don't forget to check out their channel.
He tried to jump a double and then he crashed.
Yeah, he crashed, went flipping off. It was crazy. And remember, I'm not against safety gear. If my friend hadn't been wearing a helmet, I don't know, he probably would have been in the hospital. He actually got a burn inside his helmet from the, the material. It burned his scalp from the quick jar. I've never seen anybody get a burn like that. It was crazy. So we hope he gets better. I won't mention his name. Anything else? That's it.
That's it.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll have episodes every Saturday, 8 a.m. And then Sunday, we're going to launch that ATV one that was YouTube's most searchable beginner riders for ATVs. So that'll come out on Sunday. So we'll see you next week. Take care. Thanks.